Lu Fang looks at the glowing object in front of him and identifies it as the myriad armor before questioning if it's actually a dragon egg. The creature responds that this is only a secondary matter and says the more important point is that she can form a contract with him. She adds that unlike his dragon pets, she will not take up any summon slot. Hearing this, Lu Fang asks if she can guarantee that she won't try to kill him the moment he lowers his guard. The creature explains that once the contract is signed, their lives will be bound together. If he dies, she will die along with him. Lu Fang agrees but warns the creature not to play any tricks. The creature suddenly launches herself upward toward him, surprising him. Lu Fang reacts with shock and demands to know what she is doing. She grabs him and unexpectedly kisses him, leaving him stunned. A surge of green energy surrounds them, and the system announces that the Dragon King contract is complete. Lu Fang, breathing heavily, demands to know what she is doing. The creature explains that it was the contract completion ritual and assures him she wasn't lying. Lu Fang exhales in relief, saying that this time it should finally be done. Lu Fang feels extremely tired as his eyes grow heavy. His body begins to fall as the green energy surrounding him fades. After an unknown amount of time, at the bottom of Fallen Dragon Valley in the abyss, he slowly regains consciousness, letting out a strained sound as Xiaoji appears beside him. Sitting up, Lu Fang says the situation is not good and asks how long he was unconscious. Lu Fang notes that the battle with the demon-devouring Dragon King completely drained him and admits that a Dragon King's level is far beyond human comprehension. Xiaoji calls out to him. He takes a breath and tells Xiaoji that he's still full of energy, addressing him as Little One, while Xiaoji continues calling out. Lu Fang thinks to himself that it's a good thing he signed the contract with the demon-devouring Dragon King before collapsing, as she should be. He suddenly notices movement in the water and sees her stirring, prompting him to question if she's already awake. The creature, sitting in the water, asks Lu Fang if he wants to team up with her, calling him Little Dragon Tamer. Lu Fang declines and asks why she has been there the whole time, while Xiaoji watches from his side. She questions why he is being so guarded. The creature assures him that they've signed a contract and she won't break it, adding that if he dies, she dies as well. That's how it works. The creature tells Lu Fang to relax, assuring him that as long as he doesn't cancel the contract, she won't be a threat. Lu Fang remains skeptical, thinking there's probably some trick to her contract. She responds that calling it a trick hurts her feelings, but admits she won't deny it either. The creature explains she only lost to him because she was badly wounded. She says that by forming a contract with him, she can use his pet space to speed up her recovery. The creature, surrounded by swirling purple energy, tells Lu Fang that in return for helping her recover, she will give him a reward. She explains that their contract will allow him to summon her 3 times whenever he faces enemies he cannot deal with on his own. With a confident smile, she calls it a win-win deal and asks if he agrees. Lu Fang, holding Xiaoji in his arms, admits that the arrangement does seem mutually beneficial. However, he adds that before agreeing, she must first accept 3 specific conditions from him. Hearing this, the creature narrows her eyes and, with a hint of amusement, questions whether he might be pushing his luck. Lu Fang tells the creature that she only proposed the contract as a way to survive. He adds that after defeating her, the spoils of victory should rightfully be his to choose. Standing in front of her with Xiaoji in his arms, he warns that if she refuses his conditions, he will simply never summon her again or terminate the contract. He reminds her that if he dies, she will vanish along with him and never regain her freedom. The creature pauses for a moment before letting out a small laugh, seemingly amused by his words. She then agrees, addressing him as Little Dragon Tamer, and asks him to tell her the 3 conditions he wants. Lu Fang states that his first condition is to take possession of the pool of poison. He points out that she has soaked in it for years, so it likely no longer has much effect on her. The creature admits that she has been using it to heal, but explains that compared to his pet space, the poison pool restores her strength far too slowly. Turning her head toward him, she guesses that he wants the poison pool for the baby dragon. Lu Fang replies that he doesn't need to answer that question. She then explains that the nearby skeleton once belonged to her partner, the underworld poison dragon king, and that this poison pool was created from his flesh and blood, infused with his dragon king power. The creature recalls that back then, she and her partner fought another dragon king here, the myriad armor dragon king. She says the battle was so intense that humans later called it the Three Dragon War. The fight was brutal beyond measure and transformed this place into what humans now refer to as a forbidden zone, the Fallen Dragon Valley. Lu Fang listens while thinking to himself, wondering what the connection is between the Poison Dragon King and Xiaoji. He realizes that Fallen Dragon must refer to the death of the underworld Poison Dragon King. Xiaoji calls out to him, drawing his attention. The creature continues, revealing that in the end, she was also the one who killed the underworld Poison Dragon King. Lu Fang's expression darkens as he thinks to himself that she could never be trusted. She not only stole the egg, but also killed her partner. The creature tells Lu Fang to go ahead and state his remaining conditions. Lu Fang responds that he wants a drop of her blood. When she asks what for, he explains that it is to apply to a seed he is holding. This seed is identified as the seed of the Divine Dragon Tree. The description reveals that the Divine Dragon Tree was once destroyed by the claws of the demon-devouring Dragon King, Abyssal War, which caused its power to fade. Now, if the seed is infused with the blood of a hero who has slain the demon-devouring Dragon King, the Divine Dragon King's power will be restored, granting the hero the favor of the tree's original master, the Vitality Dragon King, the god of all things.
This is the end of the video. If you guys want to see the next part, then don't forget to subscribe and like the video.